Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Saka Gana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vinam Chem He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavani Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Shrimate Jayapataka Swami Iti Namine Namagacharya Padaya Nitya Kripai Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramadayine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Pranams to all devotees. Once again, I welcome all of you for this day 2 journey. So with Krishna's blessing, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu Om Tat Sat, we will start this journey. Okay, Hare Krishna. It is 7. So by the time others join, we can revise. So is there anybody who can tell me what are the main reasons Arjuna refused to fight? Can you share? Arjuna refused to fight for mainly 5 reasons, right? So can anyone of you share? You can raise your hand. Hare Krishna. Okay, since we have enough time, I will, what I would do is, yeah, is there anybody? Hare Krishna, Mataji's, Prabhuji's, you can be little active. Are you ready? Anybody? You can write in the chat also. Yeah, fighting with own relative. Yeah, very good. Nice. Mataji fighting with your own relative is known as, he had compassion for his kith and kin.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. The 5 reasons were, first one was compassion.
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Second reason was no enjoyment.
Okay, great. Yes, Mataji.
Third reason was it was a sinful activity.
Yeah, excellent, Mataji.
Fourth was family tradition. And fifth was indecision.
Wow, great, Mataji. Excellent. So are you all able to see my screen? Compassion. Second one, sinful activities. Then third. Then family tradition. Are you all able to see? I will, once again, I'll try to increase the. Yeah. I think it should be able to now. Font size is not. Anybody else wants to try? I'll give you a chance. Next 2 you can try. Thank you, Mataji, for that answer. 1 we have left. So 2 are left. Yes.
Ma'am, Mataji, the last 2 is family tradition and indecision.
Okay, indecision. 1 is left. What is it?
No enjoyment.
Yes. That comes in the as the second one, right? No enjoyment. Correct. Very good. Okay. What are the 5 reasons or the symptoms which tell us, 9 symptoms which tell us that Pandavas will win? 9 reasons. Anybody going for it?
Kapidwaja.
Very good, very good. Reasons for Pandavas winning. Okay, yeah.
The chariot.
Excellent. Kapidwaja.
Then Krishna itself.
Chariot, it is the divine chariot, right? Very good, Mataji,
Yes.
correct. Third
And
one.
then the Dharma Kshetra.
Yeah, it's okay. Dharma Kshetra.
Rishikesha.
Kshetra, correct. Rishikesha.
And
Mataji Shankanada.
Correct.
yes.
Okay.
Bhagyalakshmi.
Shankana. Yes. Yeah. Correct. What is that?
Gandiva.
Bhagyalakshmi.
Bhagyalakshmi.
Then.
Mokshada Ekadashi.
Beautiful. Mokshada Ekadashi.
Then
Gandiva.
Gandiva.
Wow. Gandiva. All nine are over. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8 are over. One more is there. Anybody going?
Tyakta
Yeah, Mataji, can I answer?
Yeah, please, Mataji. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
Mataji.
it's okay, Mataji. Mataji, Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra. Because Kurukshetra is a holy land, no? So naturally, right people will only win. So Pandavas are right, so they will only win, no?
We have written that, Mataji. Dharma Kshetra, we have written.
Okay.
Last written.
Tyakta Javita.
Tyakta Jivita. Yeah. Tyakta Jivita. Because they were all already liberated souls. Very good. Correct. Beautiful. Okay. Then, why is Sanjaya able to see everything sitting in the palace of Duryodhana?
Mataji, due to Vyasadev's blessing.
Yeah, that is Vyasadeva has given him Jnana Chakshu. Blessed by Vyasadeva, Srila Vyasadeva. Correct. Vyasadeva. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Who tells the first shloka?
Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra. How many of you know the first shloka?
Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta, Yuyuktava, Mamaka, Pandavashaiva, Kimakurvata, Sanjayaha.
Excellent. That's beautiful, Mataji. Thank you so much. So, you all know now what are the reasons for which we say that Pandavas will win? And 5 reasons: compassion and no enjoyment, sinful activity. The 5 reasons for which Arjuna refuses to fight. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. It's great going. Krishna bless all of you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Today is again here. Quick recap. Compassion, no enjoyment, sinful activity, family tradition. So please remember one word. In family tradition, Varna Shankara. Okay? What is the family decision? The Varnas will not be. That is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shutra, and Vaishya, right? This Varna tradition will not be followed. Yes. Shruti Mataji, you want to ask something?
No, Mataji, I'm sorry, I forgot to lower my hand.
Oh, no issue, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Very good. So
Hare
next, can we go to the next one? Okay. So now I will explain for a few minutes, then we will start. So like yesterday, what we mainly saw was, it all depends upon, see, the milk can become curd. Curd cannot become milk. So the same milk, when we process it, 3 different types of outputs we saw. One is that kheer, payasam we saw. Another one we saw was the paneer. Then another one we saw was the rasgulla. But after becoming rasgulla, it cannot go back to the form of milk. So similarly here, it all depends on what perception we have in seeing things. First shloka, Duryodhana is showing partiality. What my children and my brother's children, Kimakurvata Sanjaya, what are they doing in the warfare? That shows that he is not considered his own brother's children as his own children. Had he treated them as his own children, what would have happened? Definitely, but this they would not have come to this stage. His own son Duryodhana would not have come to this level. That's what, there's a proverb in English we say. What is it, In Tamil, it is like Adi Udaravara Madri, Annan Tambi Udamamata. That means you give nicely. So what this slap can help, even brothers won't help. So spare the child and spoil the rod. Spare the child, spoil the rod. It is somewhere essential. But these days, no parent believe in this. Most of the parents, what they do, they spare the rod, spoil the child. I hope you all will be able to understand. If you are not able to understand this, spare the rod and spoil the child. This is what is in Kali Yuga. But earlier days, it was always spoil the rod so that the child will be spared later. Okay? So, any doubt in this? Since it was not done with the Duryodhana, right from the beginning, that, who is that? His father, Dhritarashtra, he always forgive. He was in the mood of forgiving all the mischief, all the sinful activities performed by his own son. See, how many ways Duryodhana tried to kill Pandavas. Lac Registrations, you all might be knowing. He was planning to fire the coal where they were going for exile. So he made a plan to fire that place where they were supposed to stay. So that place was made with lac. Why? What is it, lac? It catches fire very fast. And then Vidura had one dream. In the dream, somehow he got the thing like the rat hole. So he was able to contemplate, okay, rat hole I need to make. That means I need to make a, what do you call it? Surangam. I need to make one tunnel from the place where they are going to stay and to outlet for them to escape. So otherwise they all would have caught fire with their mother. All these brothers would have already burnt to ashes long back. Is it not? So this Duryodhana, you see, he is going and telling his own Acharya, what Guru you are, knowing very well that Draupada's son is going to kill you. You taught him this, arrangement of army. Go and see how beautifully he has arranged his army. That itself shows that they are experts in winning this war. They are going to win, right? Okay. So that means what? What do we have to do? We have to control our senses. So today's whole chapter, it's starting with controlling our senses. Krishna is going to give the answers for all the questions raised by Arjuna. So Arjuna raised all these questions. In chapter 2 beginning now, what is happening? Arjuna gives up. Arjuna says, sorry, Krishna, I cannot fight. I cannot fight with my own kith and kin. I cannot fight with my own relatives. I cannot fight with my own acharyas. Sorry for that. And his hands shiver and he drops the Gandiva then and there. There, his role changes. Till now, he was treating Krishna as his own Sakha, as his own friend. So, see, they used to eat in the same plate. They used to call each other by name. They used to play with each other. So, but now, after seeing this warfield, all his acharyas are standing in front of him. And Krishna is telling, Arjuna, fight against them. His great-grandchild, Bhishma Pitama, who brought them up right from the time they were born, who gave them all the opportunities to learn all kalas in their life. Now he has to fight against him. So he is saying, now what is he saying? The Arjuna is telling Krishna, oh Krishna, I can't now, I am becoming your own disciple. That's what is very important turning point in Bhagavad Gita. He is saying, I am your disciple. That means Arjuna is accepting Krishna as his guru. This is what in our life we need to learn. How much ever you try to learn by yourself, YouTube, Google Uncle, all may be helping you, but they may not become your acharya. Even if they, like you are learning something from YouTube, in the YouTube also somebody has uploaded it, right? They are the gurus. We have to show our gratitude and respect to those gurus. So after learning from YouTube or whatever it is, wherever from you are learning, you have to immediately show your gratitude. Because of this, I could gain my knowledge. Thank you. That is what the gratitude, very, very, very important. We need to instill in today's younger generation. They take for everything granted. It's my birthright to enjoy them. It's my parents' responsibility and accountability to give me whatever I want. They need to provide. It has become, their role. It's not that I am grateful for them for providing all these things. Gone are those days. Today's kids do not realize that whatever we own, it all belongs to the Supreme Personality of God. How did our parents get? They are able to give us. How did they get? Who they gave them the ability to earn? Who gave them the courage to accumulate wealth, which they are passing on to us? Finally, everything belongs to whom? So the parents' responsibility is to instill this in every child's mind. Otherwise, there is in Bhagavatam, it is said, that mother or father, that guru, everybody, they are not mother or father unless and until they make their child Krishna conscious child. Means what? They have to tell us, teach us that everything belongs to Krishna. The house what we live, it is not our house. In Ishopanishad, it is said, Isha vasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tektena bhujita magrada kashyas vidhanam. Isha vasyam idam sarvam. Idam, everything what I see, everything what I enjoy, idam sarvam. It belongs to whom? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. I think in the 18th chapter, again, there anything what we make, this mobile we are able to enjoy, laptop we are able to enjoy, right? All these things. Who gave it? Actually, Krishna. Apple companies may say we manufactured it. Who gave them the raw material? Where from the raw material came? Where from, first of all, we have come? Our father, father's father, father's father. So he is the source of all sources. Ultimately, Brahma came from the Nabikamal of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So who is the source? Sri Krishna. So it is like Adhishtanam, Kartacha Karanam Cha. Adhishtanam means we need a place to manufacture all these things. Karta, we need a doer to manufacture it. Karanam, we need instruments. And Pritak Vida Cheshta, different endeavors. Who gives this ability to endeavor, to work hard? And finally, Daivincha Pritak Vidam, 5 things. Daivincha Panchamam. So 5th one is the blessings of the Lord. If right now we are conducting, I am conducting this class, it's not me. What am I doing? Any moment, anything may happen. Light may go, power cut, these all are electronic instruments. If I am able to sit in front of you, if I am able to talk, who has given me the voice, who has given me the ability to learn, it is all the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is what every one of us have to know, that there is a Lord who is behind everything. That is why at the end we say, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Krishna, with your endeavors, I was able to do. I surrender everything to you. Surrender. Surrender is the important activity every living being has to learn from Bhagavad Gita. The time, the moment Arjuna surrendered himself under the lotus feet of Krishna, telling him he is a disciple. That means that tells, oh Krishna, you are my guru. Please instruct me. So this is the turning point. Remember 2.7. Karpanya dosho bhagata swabhaga pricha mitvam dharma samoola chetaga echreyasya nishchitam broohi tanme shishyaste aham shadi mam tvam prapannam. Oh Krishna, I am confused about my beauty. I have lost all my composure because of my weakness, miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. And now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. What am I supposed to do, Krishna? This is what is Arjuna asking. Okay, so now Krishna is telling. Krishna is coming. So see how he has surrendered. Right? He has surrendered totally to Krishna and under his feet. My dear Krishna, tell me, what am I supposed to do? So now Krishna will tell him. What Krishna tells? I believe what I see works when your vision is impeccably perfect. So now we need to know what I see. Generally, we are not able to see Krishna, no? So we don't believe Krishna is there. Do you think Krishna will come in the form of Krishna telling, I am Krishna, I am Krishna, I am Krishna? Definitely not at all, right? Tell me, when Krishna came as Krishna, Avatari, in Dwapara Yuga, how many people believed him? He is Krishna. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He was behaving like one among them. Even the Gopas, they did not, but they know Krishna has some mystic power. Means he killed Putana, he killed Trinavrta, Satakasura, Dhenukasura, so many. Pralamba was actually killed by, Pralamba was the only demon killed by, anybody knows? Pralamba was killed by?
Balram.
Very good, Mataji. Hari Bol, Hari Krishna. Why? Mataji, do you know why? Okay. He was the one who was in Vamanavatara. In Vamanavatara, Krishna told that I will not kill anybody. Again, he came here as Pralambasura. Thank you so much, Mataji, for that. Okay, so seeing all these things, they all know that Krishna has got some supernatural power. Okay, but what happened? They treated him as his friend. And all the gopis treated him as his, what to say, like his Madhurya Baba, and Madhurya Baba is the, what do you call that? Gopis treated him in Madhurya. That means they used to have the transcendental pastimes, it is known as. So transcendental pastimes. What is meant by transcendental pastimes? All the Rasa Leela, all they performed, it was in transcendental plane. It was not in Bhautik plane. And then Yashoda and Nanda Baba, they were in the Vatsalya Baba. Okay, we will not get into detail. So, who is Krishna? Since we are not able to see Krishna, we don't trust that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But Krishna is residing in everyone's heart. Krishna tells in two slokas. Are you able to hear? There was an echo all of a sudden. Okay, Krishna tells here in 2 shlokas in Bhagavad Gita that he resides in the heart of every person, every living entity. That's 15.15. Sarvasya chagam kriti sannivishto. I am living in everybody's heart. So that means Krishna is living, and see here it's like 2 birds sitting on the tree. One bird is enjoying the fruit. That is, whatever karma we do, we enjoy. We go for a movie, eyes enjoy. And we eat palatable food. I didn't say prasadam, palatable food. That tongue enjoys. Is it not? So whatever we do, one sense or the other definitely enjoys. Without knowing that the parrot does not know that the hunter is there at the back of him. Without knowing, he is enjoying the fruit of the tree. But another bird sitting near the tree, sitting near this bird, watching this bird, oh, This bird is so ajnani. He doesn't know that hunter is standing behind, aiming at him. So that is Krishna. So another bird, just having pity on this bird, enjoying the fruit without knowing death is just about to attack him. So Krishna is sitting in our heart, telling, oh Jiva, living entity, you don't know, any moment death may come and attack you. You don't know where you have to go. You are not preparing, you are not buying visa, you are not buying any ticket, you are not accumulating money for buying ticket. In Adhyatmika world, that means we have to go to Param Brahma, Parandama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. We have to reach Lord's abode, where from we have come. Without knowing all these things, we are getting entangled in the material world, as this bird is enjoying the fruits of the tree without knowing. So Krishna is telling, so how beautiful. See, Krishna is looking at that in the heart. The Krishna who is in the heart is known as Paramatma. Paramatma is sitting in our heart near the soul. The soul is enjoying the, enjoying the effects of the karma. And Paramatma is sitting there and watching. So two of them are seeing each other. Okay. Now, I said soul and Paramatma. Soul is none other than the Amsha of the Paramatma. Mamai Amsho Jivaloke 15.7. Krishna tells, Mamai Amsho Jivaloke. All these living entities are my part and parcel. Managa Shashanindriyani Prakritistani Karshati. Hare Krishna, are you able to hear me? Managa Shashanindriyani Prakritistani Karshati. All these living entities are suffering in this world because of three gunas. When we come, when the soul or when the material nature we come here, we are bonded, we are entangled by the three gunas of material nature. Tamoguna, Rajoguna and Sattva-guna. Because of that, you suffer. Krishna doesn't want us to suffer. He sent us to enjoy. He created the entire material world for us to enjoy. But what happened? We got into that entanglement. We are not able to come out of it. So, we are not able to go back to Goloka, Krishna's abode. So, what we do? Instead of going there, we keep taking birth again and again. So, the soul takes birth again and again. Which body it will take? It depends upon what karma we do. What does that mean? We saw the seed in this birth for the next birth. Good karma. Do good karma. So if we do good karma, we may be born in good family. Right? We do papa karma, we may go to the lower planetary system. 14 lokas are there. Above 7, including a Smatyaloka, below Patal, 7 lokas are there. So upper planetary system, if you want to go, do good karma. How we have to do? How we have to detach? This is the beginning. So Krishna is going to tell us in the next 16 chapters. In this chapter, Krishna is telling us the relation with us, with Krishna. So that is that Krishna tells in 10th chapter, 10.8. Agam sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate. I am the source of all things. Everything emanates from me. Agam sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate. Iti matva bhajante. One who knows this and worships me. Bhajante, worships me. Itimatva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. They know my eternal nature. They will attain me. They will come back to me. Okay. So everything, Krishna is the source of all sources. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. Krishna is the controller. We don't control. We think that I control everything. When in schools, we do know who is a monitor, control the class. It is not at all. Who controls us? The Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this lesson is very, very important lesson. 2.13. This verse Extremely important verse. I will request every one of you, in every chapter, at least one shloka we must by heart. First one is Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Right? That first word Dhritarashtra says, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Utsavaga Mamaka Pandava Shaiva Kimakurvata Sanjayaga. We need to by heart. Here we need to by heart this shloka. Dehinosminita dekhe kaumarameva nanjara tata dekhantara pratindirastatra mukhyati. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body. There's a soul, I told, no? We all of us know, consciousness, we call it as. Till the soul enters this body, this is this jada, this body is acheta. The moment soul enters, it becomes cheta. That means it becomes a living entity. So, as the soul in this body, when it is born, it is tiny tot, gradually grows. Then it becomes a boyhood, then it becomes a youth, then it becomes old age. And when it becomes really, literally the old age, not able to. So, the soul leaves this body, enters another body. Which body? Depends upon what karma we do this in this birth. Okay, so we do papa karma, we may go to animal kingdom, we may become a worm, we may become snake, anything. Bhagavata tells what yoni we will become. So we all should start reading Bhagavata. You will come to know that which yoni, 84 lakhs yonis are there. So that soul, as it grows, when it is inside this body, a boyhood, youth, and old age. Similarly, same way, it leaves one body and enters another body. There's one more shloka, 2.20. There Krishna tells that as this cloth becomes, if the sari becomes stone, will I wear it? No, I will throw it and I will buy another sari. Right? Similarly, when this soul feels this body is stone, it has to be thrown. So that soul will leave this body. It will enter into new clothes. That is the new body. I hope you all have understood. If you have any doubt, you can raise your hand. And by the time, Neha Mataji would have definitely posted the attendance. As and when you keep on listening, please fill the attendance. Yeah, she has posted. Thank you, Neha Mataji. So please take a moment, because this is also, see, like our Namanisha Prabhu is doing wonderful services. One day I will share the link whenever time permits, which a small chapter we get. Beautiful temple he is constructing. In the temple, he is having a university, Vedic university. You all will be surprised. All he started in COVID only. And from that time till now, he is going on giving batches after batches every month, totally free of cost. Can't we show our gratitude by filling up the attendance? And this is also for your benefit only, not Prabhuji's benefit. We all will take you till the 4th level. That is a Bhakti Shastri level, holding your hand. That is why we are requesting you to fill in the attendance. Hare Krishna, Mataji's, Prabhuji's, please fill in the attendance. I hope you would have done by the time I gave this lecture. Okay, Mataji, why do people tell that we go to heaven or hell? Yeah, heaven is upper planetary system, one of the upper planetary system. You do Punya Karma, you will go to upper planetary system. Like you may go to Indraloka, you may go to Chandraloka, you may go to Brahmaloka. So many planetary systems are there, heaven. Why do we call? Because you don't have to do any karma over there. You will enjoy everything. Kalpavriksha is there. It will give you everything. Like we go to office to work, you don't have to. That is why it is known as heaven. You go to hellish planet, you know what all will happen. You may be even fried. Your body may be fried in the burning oil. Depending on the karma we would have done. We might have killed so many people. We killed in the sense only do it with a knife or a gun. No, torturing. Telling that word, there is a, in Tamil, there is a Tirukural. Teenar Ullarum arade navinal chuttavade. If you put the fire rod, that will go off in some time. But you tell harsh words which hits directly the heart, that will not be healed at all. So before we speak, there are 3 filters. You have to say, if I say that Satyam Bruhi, Priyam Bruhi, at Satyam na Bruyat Apriyam. Even if it is truth, but it is not pleasing to somebody, don't tell that. Nobody is telling. See, if somebody is already suffering in the hospital, COVID, it happened. The wife might have already died, dead. They will not go and tell the husband, your wife died. What is the use? He is already suffering. It is a satyam, it is a truth. It is priyam, it is loving, not at all. Don't tell. So before you tell the truth, you see whether it is loving, whether it is pleasing to the person who is hearing. If not, what is the need to go and tell the truth? Isn't it? So we have to think. Before we talk, we have to talk. Thinking, is it going to be pleasing to other person or not? Is it truth? First of all, if not, don't tell. Even if it's truth, is it priya? Is it lovable? Is it enjoyable by the other person? If not, don't say. Right? Okay? Yes. But we all see birth is my, speech is my birthright. We think, no? There is one in an extra instruction, Srila Rupa Goswami says, Vacho Vegam Manasakrodha Vegam, control your Vacho Vegam, tolerate the urge to speak. Manasakrodha Vegam, control the anger. Okay, we will proceed. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So the soul which passes on one body to another body, can we see it? Can we touch it? Not at all. Actually, listen once again very carefully. Our body has got 3 layers. Actually, it is 5 layers. That is in the advanced stage. Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Jnanamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. That is 5 layers are there in our body. Forget that. This body has actually 2 types of bodies. One is Sthula Sharir, another one is Sukshma Sharir. Sthula Sharir, what we are able to see, touch, hit, whatever we do, you touch a fire, oh, it is very hot, it is very cold, right? We get all these feelings. That is the Sthula Sharir. It is the external body, which we can touch, feel, etc. There is one body known as Sukshma Sharir. That is also in our body only, inside. That is, actually speaking, mind, intelligence, false ego. Why do we call it as false ego? I am not the soul. I am not the body. I am the soul. So who am I? Who am I? I am not Chitra. I am the soul. In this birth, they have named me Chitra. Who was me in the last birth? Last birth. I might have been a dog. I might have been any animal. I might not have got the name also. So the soul is the identity, not this Sthula Sharir, my Sukshma Sharir. So what is the Sukshma Sharir? Mind, intelligence, and the false ego. Ego means I. So who is the I? The soul is the I. So the soul leaves one body and leaves another body. Takes another body. No, the soul when it leaves the body, it will take the Sukshma Sharira along with it. This gross body, Sthula Sharir, is burnt or it is buried depending on different religion. But the soul leaves. So the soul carries the Sukshma Sharira, mind, intelligence, and the false I. That's why we say consciousness has gone, soul has gone. It. Nobody will call me she. It. Take this body, put it somewhere, burn it. So who was living in this body has left me and gone. Okay, that is the soul. So the soul, that is why many times you all might have seen, some children, there are Dr. Winston, so many experts are there who have done research in the previous life. Right? So what do they say? The soul carries the thoughts From the mind also it carries, no. That is why sometimes some people remember, oh, I think I have seen this place somewhere in my life. You might not have gone to that place at all. First time you might have gone, but somewhere in your memory, in the mind, you see, somehow I have a feeling that I have heard this before. I have seen this person before. I have seen this, I have gone to this place before. There are so many stories these days coming. They take, this village, they take many people, they see, yeah, there is a village. They show a house. They go and ask, in this village, in this house, so many years before somebody, this name was living or not. They say yes. So the soul takes this Sukshma Sharira. Sometimes, some things, some people, incidents, this mind remembers, no. Mind was carried away by the soul. It is a Sukshma Sharira. So what is the soul all about? Soul doesn't have any figure like us, what we have. It is 1 by 10,000 tip of the hair. Tip of our hair, you know, if that is divided into 1 by 10,000 parts, can you see it? Can you touch it? Can you feel it? Definitely not. That size is the soul. So, can anybody cut the soul? Can anybody put fire into the soul? Not at all. Nobody can do anything with the soul because we can't see the soul. That is what 2.23 is telling. Nainam chintanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantapo, na shosheti na marutaha. Marutaha means all of you know very well. Maruti, Pavanasutta Hanuman, right? Maruta. So he is Vayuputra. So it cannot be withered by the wind. Kledayanta apo. Apo, analo. Apo is water. Anal is fire. So the soul cannot be cut into shastrani. Shastra means weapon. The soul cannot be cut into pieces by any weapon. Nainam dahati pavakaha. No fire can burn this. Dagna. Dagna means burning. So no weapon can cut the soul into pieces. No fire can burn this. No water can moisturize this. No wind can weather this. So we know mountains we see. By weathering we call it as snow. They all get eroded. They fall down, become pebbles, etc. All these things cannot be done with the soul. Why? We cannot see the soul at all. Then how can we do anything with the soul? So this is, same one more thing. What is that? One more shloka is there. In that also it is said that the what is it? One more. Give me 1 minute. This is 2.23, right? 2.20. There is one more shloka, 2.20. That is, na jayate mriyate va kadachin nayam bhutva bhavichva vana bhuyaka ajo nityaga shashvato ayam purano na khanyate khanyamane sharire. Khanyate khanyamane means no one can slain this soul. Nobody can slain this because it doesn't have any, it has existence, but we cannot see this. We cannot feel it. We cannot touch it. So important shloka. But you remember 2.30. Dehinosmin itade kaumaram yavananjara tata deghandara praptir dhiras tatrana muchyati. By heart that, if you are unable to by heart both 2.23 and that, you can buy her 2.13. Otherwise, Nainam Chintanti Shastrani also you buy. Okay. See here, we are all living this myth. What? You all might have seen, you know, Hercules holding the globe. He thinks he is only holding. Who is holding? The Supreme Personality of Godhead. All this, you see the planets, they don't collide with each other. How beautifully they are rotating, revolving. Not a second, millions of fraction, millifraction, mean the, what second, millisecond, fraction of that. They don't deviate from their path. Exactly the time. That is why Krishna says, Aham kalosmi, I am the time. Okay, so here in 15th chapter only, I think it is 7th shloka. I think so. Gama Vishitsa Bhutani Dharayamyaka Mojasa. Dharayamyaka. Krishna holds this entire universe. Gama Vishitsa Bhutani Dharayamyaka Mojasa. Means, but there is, how the days come, how the night come. It is all with his arrangement, right? All the planets are evolving in their own pathway. Bhagwan ka log, that said that Bhagwan ka Parandama. There we don't need Chandra. We don't need Surya. It is illuminated by itself. Okay, that these all come in 15th chapter. When we see 15th chapter, we will see that. So second question. So first question is what? First Krishna, Arjuna is asking compassion. I pity all these souls. I can't kill them. So Krishna says, they are only the bodies. They are not the souls. It is their body. What are they? Who are they? They are the souls. The soul can never be perished. So if they leave this body, the soul of them will come into another body. So, oh Arjuna, you are not killing them. Nobody. The real I, the real them are the souls. There is no end to the souls. So don't worry, you kill them. Otherwise, also one more thing Krishna will tell. See Arjuna, Krishna is telling, they all are already, they have died. It is only that again you will see in 10th chapter. Arjuna will see them, those who are standing in front of me in Krishna's body. That means Krishna, that is a tekta jivita, visanu tekta jiva. Oh Arjuna, they all have been killed. I am using you, nimitta matrena sabaisaya sakshi. So in one of the shlokas will come, Arjuna, you are only instrument. I want to give the credit to you. My devotee has done it. I want to tell. That is why I am telling you to fight. So please fight. They all have been already killed. This is what Krishna tells. So first answer is, okay, don't think you are killing them. Their soul will never die. They are going to be permanently eternal, that is known as. So Atma is eternal. It never dies. Okay? First question answer. Second question answer is telling. Katova prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhokhyase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nishchayaha. Oh, this is again so beautiful. 1 minute. No, this is not. Give me 1 second. Yeah. O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planets, or you will enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up and fight with the determination. See, two things only can happen. In the war, either you will win or you will lose. If you lose, what will happen? If you lose means what? You will be killed. In front of me, whoever is going to be killed, they will come to my abode finally. So Arjuna, he will come to my Dhamma. Therefore, enjoyment. I told no, Shachanko na pavataha, in his abode. There is no need for sun or moon. All self-illuminating. If you are not killed, that means what? You only will win. Definitely, either you win. So you will enjoy your kingdom. How, Arjuna? You are telling that you enjoy. In both the cases, you are winning. So in the 2.6 only, Krishna tells, Ashochatman na chochatvam. Oh Arjuna, I thought you are such a brilliant boy. You are talking like this that you can't fight. You are a Kshatriya, Varna Sharma, I told you, remember? 4 Varna, Kshatriya, Kshutra. So Kshatriya's dharma is to fight. You are a Kshatriya. Do your duty. Do your karma. You can't run away. If you run away from here and go, what people will tell? That's what Arjuna told. Krishna, I don't want anything. Let me leave this battlefield and run away. So where will he run? If he runs, what will people say? Oh, Arjuna is a coward. Being born in a Kshatriya family, he acts like a coward. He has left the battlefield and gone. Oh, you will not be able to bear that. People will call you by names. Will you be able to bear that? Being a Kshatriya, don't do that. So he tells, you talk like a foolish person. I thought you are very nice and wisdom you have got. Don't talk like this. Trasparshechu kaunteya. This is sukha, dukkha you are talking. No, it is like day and night. Day comes, goes back, night comes. So one time dukkha will come, automatically it will go, then sukha will come. But you are talking about as if dukkha is going to be permanent over here. No, Arjuna, get up and fight, he says. Here also he is telling the same thing. Arjuna, get up and fight. And but one more beauty here, though Krishna tells get up and fight, finally he will tell in the last chapter. So Arjuna, what I have to tell you, I have done. Now it is up to you. What does this say? Guru will give us instruction to follow or not. It is in our hand. But a true disciple will not turn back and see from the words of Guru. Once, if he hears from Guru, that is it. He has to follow. Again, it's, asangatyaga satovrita, nectar of instruction. One has to follow the footsteps of acharyas. Here, that is what Krishna is teaching us. Arjuna knows everything. Arjuna is, one of the Vishaka Sakhi. Arjuna doesn't have to learn all these things. But Krishna is telling through Arjuna for us. So these lessons are for us. So from every verse, we have to take the lessons, what we can learn. Here it is told that, what is it? But see, this next shloka. Avacyavadanscha bahun vadinsyanti tamachitagha nindantasya tava samartyam tato dukkhartham nukim. Oh Arjuna, your enemies will describe you with unkind words. They will say darpok. They will say he didn't have the guts to face the war. This will scorn your ability. You will not be able to bear this, Arjuna. For being a wonderful Kshatriya, you will not be able to hear all these words. So Arjuna, don't run away. Okay, this one. Okay, answer 3. What is answer? Question 3. Question 3 is sinful activity. Is it not? Sinful. So he's saying, killing my kith and kin. Don't you think it's a sinful activity? So what Krishna tells here? Nega vikramanachosti pratyavano na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato. Bhakti is one thing, in which swalpamapyasya. What is swalpam? Only this much also. If you do very little, also you do bhakti, what will happen? That will help you in the next birth. This is Bhautik and Adhyatmik. In the Bhautik world, even if you have 3 PhDs, 4, 5 post-graduation, if you take next birth, you have to start from play home nursery. You have to start from before standing line, sleeping line, even before ABCD. Right? But in spirituality, it is not like that. By mistake also, if you have said Krishna's name once, next birth onwards, you will have to tell it for the second time Krishna. Your one time has been taken into account. So that's what Nega Vikramana Achosti is. But in this path, there is no nasha, there is no diminution, there is no destruction. And what will happen? Even if you have done little bit, like if you have done 10% bhakti in this birth, next birth you will start from the 11th percentage. This is what Krishna tells. And in one more thing. So, see, you have to serve the Lord. The monkeys, how much they serve the Lord, you all know in Ramayana. Hanuman, he was total Krishna Bhakta. He did not know anything other than Ramanama. Once what happened, Hanuman laughed at the squirrel, which tried to help Rama in building the bridge. He laughed. Rama knows everything. Rama told Hanuman, what you are doing is wrong. You have such a huge body, so much ability. According to your ability, you carry stone and you help. See that poor squirrel. According to its ability, it's bringing a sand. It is rolling on the sand and coming and putting here and going her bath. Again, it's rolling, coming and removing all the sand over. So according to its ability. So one person will do. So according to your ability, how much ever you can do. If you do bhakti, what is bhakti? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Kare Kare, that is bhakti. Can't all of us do that? Is that difficult to do? Chant the name of the Lord, glorify the Lord? Definitely not. So, swalpam, little bit. You do one mala continuously instead of chanting 16 mala. Next birth onwards, you will start from the second mala. So that is the beauty. See the lamp, big lamp, big light, tube light will give that much brightness. A small 10 watts bulb, it will give that much brightness. So depending on our ability, do bhakti, go to ISKCON, go to temple, try to attend Mangalarati. Nothing is possible. Make your home Vrindavan where you are sitting. Srila Prabhupada says, people going to Vrindavan thinking of home. Sitting in Vrindavan, they are sitting at home. But sitting at home, you can make your home Vrindavan thinking of Krishna, serving him mentally, right? But mentally doesn't mean that all of us can do mental puja. Manas puja, everybody cannot. For that, there is a level. Okay, fine. Fourth one, you see here, this is what Arjuna told, no. Oh Krishna, if I kill everybody, how will their Vamsha Vritti happen? All these people are killed over here. How their wives will not be able to give birth to good children. They may fall in their Varna. There may Varna, whenever I say Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra, and Vaishya. Here they are Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas are the fighters. So the wives of these army people, how will they bring up their children? They, the Varna Shankara might happen. That means the Varnas may go down from Kshatriya, below level is Vaishya, below level is Shudra. So the Varna Shankara will perish. This is what he says. Okay. Now, see another beautiful lesson. This, we can learn a lesson from this picture and the verse. Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekaha kuru nandana bahushaka yanantascha buddhayo vyavasayina. Bahushaka. Bahu means plenty. Shaka is branches. If we start worshipping many devatas, many God, Monday Shiva, Tuesday Hanuman, Wednesday Vinayaka, and Thursday Sai Baba, like that. Every day if we worship different demigods, it is equal to watering the leaf, watering the trunk, watering the fruit, watering the what you call flower, etc. Right? Ekaha Kurunandana, full focus. Worship only the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is like equal to watering the root. If we water the root, the tree will give us beautiful flower, fruits, vegetables, etc. Instead of watering the root, water all the other parts. Will we get nice fruit? Definitely not. So here the lesson is just focus your mind on one worship. In worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, instead of Bahushaka, worshipping different demigods. Here, another thing is, see, Arjuna doesn't need this lesson as I have been telling. Arjuna can focus. Why this example is given? Dronacharya asks, okay, what do you see on the tree? Different people say different. I see the leaf, somebody says. I see the bird. I see the bird's tail, so many people say. Only Arjuna tells at this age, I see the eyes of the bird. Focus. Ekaha Kurunandana. Full-fledged. Same way you all might be knowing the Draupadi Swayamvara, that the fish was rotating. She had to see down the shadow in the oil, the shadow of the fish, and he had to hit the fish. Only then they can marry Draupadi. It's not, he did it. So there is no doubt for his Ekaha Kurunandana. His mind was focused. It is all for us. It is people like us who can't focus on one Supreme Personality of Godhead, one worship. So here, Krishna is telling Arjuna that we have to focus on one branch, not Bahushaka. That is, water the roots. Don't water the branches or the fruits or the flowers. Okay? So that is what indecision, he was not able to decide. So Krishna told, be focused, start fighting, full, apne man ko ekatrit karo. That means you bring all your senses into one. Very important lesson. After all this 55, every verse is going to talk about controlling answers. In fact, I think 2.52 also it is said that, what do you call that? Sorry, 2.62. 2.62 is like a tortoise. When the tortoise feels something dangerous in the surrounding, it withdraws all its senses, right? And it saves himself. So that shloka is like it says, we have to be like the tortoise. Bring all our senses to one focus. Don't be in the sense gratification. Like if I see this movie, my eyes will be satisfied. If I eat this food, my tongue will be satisfied. Don't do like that. Learn to focus, right? Focus on one God, worship one God. Don't worship various God. All this. It's a big lesson. We will see. We will try to finish and we will come back. Chi Bhagavan Uvacha. Bhagavan is telling what? Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atman yevatmana tushtaga stita prajnacha tatochyate. Stita prajna. Who is stita prajna? They are like focused. Single focus. They don't see anything other than Krishna in whatever they do. They are the Mahatmas. Okay. So the Blessed Lord said, 2.5, full is not here. Yeah. The Blessed Lord says over here, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire of sense gratification which arise from mental contortion, and when his mind thus purified finds a satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be pure transcendental consciousness. So Sthita Prajna is a person who's focused, transcendentally focused. So here, what does this say? Mental concoction. Our mind can travel kilometers and kilometers. Sitting here, you can go to America, Australia and come back. Mind has the ability of traveling like that. But controlling that mind is Krishna consciousness by focusing, by engaging our senses in Krishna consciousness. That is the real. That means we have to always focus. Smaratavya satatam Vishnu smaratavya. Always smaratavya. Remember Krishna. Never forget Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada's teaching is always remember Krishna. Never forget Krishna. Okay. So here, what is the okay? Here you see. What is the picture tells? Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was told, Hiranyakashipu, his father told everybody somehow kill. So they put him amongst the snakes. They brought so many weapons to kill him. But he was sitting like this and saying, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He was chanting. Satatam Smaratavya Vishnu. Always he was remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He did not remember anything else. Same way, he was put into fire with Hiranyakashipu's sister, Holika. Nothing happened. Holika got burnt, but he did not. Same way, our Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 70, with 40 rupees in his hand, he went through the cargo ship, suffering 2 heart attacks. He was not bothered because his mind was always focused on Krishna. So like that, if you are able to focus our mind. So the shloka is again very important shloka for controlling our mind. Dhyayate vishayan pumsraga sangaste chupajayate sanga sanjayate kamat krodho vijayate. Dhyayate vishayan pumsa. This mind, is going on contemplating. Say, for example, if you are sitting here, if you are having some exam, how much ever you try to control your mind, again and again your mind will be going to some question. How will I write my exam? What are the chapters coming? Like that, the mind is contemplating. So what happened? The more we contemplate on certain things, we develop an attachment for that thing. Movie. Those who are very fond of watching movie, sitting here, they are attending. Suddenly something may flash in that rear mobile. Some movie, something is released, something. Or then their mind will start contemplating on that movie. The more it contemplates, he develops one attachment for that movie. It becomes deep, great desire. So when it becomes great desire, what happened? You achieve it, greed comes. You don't achieve it, anger comes. Just an example. Husband and wife go for a walk. They come back. On the way, they buy ice cream. A lot. They bring it. Wife keeps it in the fridge. So husband wants to eat. Okay, she gives. He eats and he says, I want more. I want to eat more. She says, okay, after time you don't eat, you can eat in installment. He goes for a walk. He comes back. By then imagine, just imagine. Wife thought if it is there in the fridge, he will eat. So let me throw it. He throws. What will happen? You can imagine. Husband will throw it. Is it not? Because I wanted that ice cream. How dare you throw it? And if she gives, what will happen? She will ask more and more. Finally, he lands up in trouble. So if my desire is satisfied, greed comes. That if my desire is not satisfied, anger develops. Why does it? Because we keep on contemplating. Our mind keeps on thinking. The more we think, there is a lust develops. The deep desire is known as lust. Okay. So while contemplating, dhyayate vishyan pumshaya. One vishaya you take. Dhyayate, dhyan karna. Keep on contemplating. What happens? He develops an attachment for that. Once you develop an attachment, the desire becomes deep desire. It becomes attachment, becomes lust, kama. Kama, lust means kama. And finally, that kama becomes anger once you are not able to attain it. People who smoke, people who drink, this what happens. If a drunkard person, he will promise every night, tomorrow night, drink. But his mind will keep on contemplating. The more he keeps on contemplating, automatically anger comes. So that anger he goes again, drinks and comes. Okay. So what will anger do? Now you see next shloka, very important continuation. What does the anger do? Krodhan bhavati sammoha smriti vibhramaha smriti brahmcha buddhinasha pranashyati. Krodhan bhavati sammoha. The anger, what happens? In complete delusion arises. A person who is in anger mood, he does not know what is right, what is wrong. He will finally land up doing wrong only. So that means delusion arises. He is not in a fixed mind, which is correct, which is wrong. From deluded mind, what happens? Bewilderment of memory. Once if you are in anger, we forget things. Where did I keep important gold chain? Imagine, you forgot where you kept. And anger comes. Why did I do this? Where did I do? Somebody took it. In that mood, even if the chain is in front of you, you may not be able to see that. Because the mind is bewildered. Intelligence is bewildered. When the intelligence is lost, one's fall down again into material food. This is what happens, We all have to contemplate only Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. That is why we have to keep on chanting Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Beautiful picture. Srila Naminishra Prabhu ki jai. See one object, one sense. Movie you take. You saw one board. Once you saw that board, wow, my favorite actor is in there. So you develop an attachment. I want to see that. I want that. I want to see that. Till the movie is released only, you have developed a deep desire in your mind. Now it is about to be released one particular day. You run. You want to be the first person to buy the first ticket. Unfortunately, you got held up in the traffic or something. You could not get the ticket. He will be even ready to buy the ticket with the black money, how much ever it is. Is it not? Because in his mind, the finger is coming. I have to see. If I don't see, something will happen to me. So that delusion comes. So that memory is bewildered. You don't know, for 100 rupees ticket, you may pay 1,000 rupees. You may not be earning. That might be your parents' hard-earned money. But you finally land up because buying it, because the memory is bewildered. And loss of intelligence. You lost your intelligence. Are you able to understand anything? Smoking, drugs, people, they keep on contemplating. They keep on thinking about that. That is why they don't know what do they do. They totally lose themselves. Fall means what? Not that falling down. Fall means degraded. They go to any extent to do any kind of work. That is known as getting degraded. Okay. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So compassion. You are not the body, you are the soul. Nainam Chintanti Shastrani 2.3, you remember? So from 2.11 to 2.30. You are not the body, Dehinosmin Yata Dehe, Kaumaram Evanam Jara, the soul takes different body. No enjoyment, hell or heaven, whichever planet you go, there is no enjoyment. You go to heavenly planet, you don't have to struggle to enjoy enjoyment, see enjoyment. You live in this planet, you are going to be the winner Arjuna, you will enjoy your kingdom. Fear of sinful activities. If you do only devotional activity, Hare Krishna, chanting the Mahamantra of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there is no sin. No sin. Anything you give 1 lakh rupee charity to somebody. Don't think that is the adhyatmic thing, great thing. No, you will have to come back to enjoy that punya karma. That is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. You will take again birth, again you will become Janma, you will take Mrityu, you will die. Before that, Jara, old age will come, Vyadhi will come, then you will die. So you have to come to the world again and again if you do not do devotional activity. Devotional activity, what happened? We do anything for the pleasure of the Lord. So the karma will not affect us. So devotional activities are what? Like make bhoga, offer to the Lord. Eat only prasadam, devotional activity. Chant, 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 chant. Prabhupada says, I keep telling people chant, 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 but they keep replying can't. This is what people do. Okay? But chant, that is what is devotional activity. Once you perform devotional activity, there is no sin attached to it. There is no papa or no punya. It is beyond this all entanglement of the material nature. Sattva, Rajo, Tamo Guna. It is beyond that. What? Devotional services? Beyond. Vishuddha Sattva. Okay? Beyond Sattva Guna. Then dissection of family tradition. For that also he told Varna Shankara, I told you, remember? So don't worry. What will happen? Varna Shankara will not happen. When will it not happen? When you control your senses. He told, no, what will happen to their wives? They may fall down. They may deviate from the Kshatriya family, come to Shudras level. So what he is saying, no. Be a role model to prevent Varna Shankara. You think you run away and you can protect Kshatriyas? Sorry, people will say, call you with the names. They will tell you all the upper word. So the words which should not be spoken. Instead, you be Ekaga Kurunandana. Focus. What will happen? Senses will be controlled. Once the senses are controlled, there is no need for falling down. You all will be at the higher platform. So, O Arjuna, Varna Shankara will not happen. If you run away, people will call you, you are not a Kshatriya, you are a Sudra. Finally, indecision. So the Lord says, you serve the Supreme Lord. That's all. Don't do anything else. Serving the Supreme Lord is like always you will think of the Lord. Dhyayate Vishyan Punksha. Sangaste Shupajayate. He said no just now. Keep on contemplating. So once you start doing devotional service, you will think of, if I cook what, my Krishna will be peaceful. Going to the market. Ah, this dress will be so beautiful for my Krishna. Let me buy for my Krishna. Like that all the time your senses will be engaged in thinking of Krishna, serving Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Once again, I request all of you, dear devotees, can you please kindly fill in the attendance register? Please do that. So now, Vanchakalpatrupasya Kripasindhubayavcha Patidana Bhavanirva Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Anantakoti Vaishnavindi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna. Anybody has written any doubt? Let me check. Attendance Mataji's, Prabhuji's, please. You know, any new things will be added to new groups. New videos may come in that group. We may post so many good lessons we may post. So, you know, if you want to stay in Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti, you want to stay with devotees. Devotees you will not get. Here only, in online platform only these days, Bhakti is done. Is it not? But sadhana is 5 years. Sadhana, sadhu sangha. Sadhana is what? Chanting, doing Mangalarti, reading scriptures, all are sadhanas. Sadhu Sangha, that is association of devotees. Shraddha, firm faith, Sadachar. So if you have all these things, you will continue in prayer for Bhakti. Okay. Hare Krishna. If I have told you anything wrong, please share. I will also learn with you. If I have hurt anybody, by mistake also I said something, you misunderstood something, you are hurt, I really ask forgiveness for that. Hare Krishna. Yes. Shruti Mataji. Yeah, you can ask Mataji. You are unmuted.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yeah, Mataji, I just wanted to ask which 2 shlokas of this chapter you were telling we should learn?
Mataji 2.13 and 2.23. 2.13 is Degnosmini Tadege Kaumaram Evanam Jarata Tadekandra Prapte. Sober person is not bewildered by soul passing from one body to another. Next one is Nainam Chintandi Shastrani, 2.23. Nainam Chintandi Shastrani. Shastras cannot cut them. Nainam Dahati Pavakaga. Na Chainam clay the Yanta Apo. The weather, the water cannot perish it. And Nam Shochatina Marutaka. Sorry. What is that Marutaka? What do you call it? Air. It cannot be withered by air.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Any other question is there, Megha Mataji? That's 90% of our bhakti depends on chanting. 100%. Venila Mataji, 100%. We may not be able to chant very purely. There are 3 stages. One is Nama Aprad. Initially, we may do a lot of Nama Aprad. Means what? While chanting, we may do, you know, chanting also people do. They are chanting and using the mobile. Chanting and talking to people. Chanting and watching TV. All Nama Aprad. But by doing that gradually, we will come to one level in which this is the reducing the Aprada stage. Okay, so gradually apradhas will reduce. Nama bhas. That means apradhas going down. Then finally Shuddhana. 3 stages are there. Nama aprad, Nama bhas, reducing the apradhas. Finally Shuddhanama. Purely, mind is kurmanganiva. I said no tortoise. Like tortoise withdraw its senses, our senses will be withdrawn from the word. And we are able to focus. Ekaha Kurunandana. Vyavasayatmika buddhihi. Ekaha Kurunandana. Okay? Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? If not,